Hey everyone, thanks for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in the Roman Ascension campaign. So, I wanted to give a quick update, and I have made some more decisions with regard to how campaigns will play out. How battles will play out, including how campaigns will play out, in Total War campaigns on this channel, not only for the rest of Roman Ascension, but with future Total War as well. Because as Total War fans know, and as we learned in this series, whether or not you're a Total War fan over the past several episodes, large battles, very large battles with large unit sizes, like I have in this campaign and unfortunately cannot change, they don't go well graphically. There's nothing wrong with my computer. It just has to do with the way that the game is programmed to render all of these thousands of units on the screen. And it just doesn't work when there's too many of them and just too much going on. It breaks down a little bit. So, in order to kind of make sure that the campaigns continue to go smoothly and that there's kind of there's a enjoyable experience for everyone, but also one that just that has flow to it, that makes sense. I wanted to have a bit of a policy when it comes to what battles I will skip, so that you know what you'll get to watch. What I will be looking for when it comes to battles that will actually fight on the battlefield are what we're going to call principal battles. Now, there are four things. If you hit one or more of these, you are a principal battle. First and foremost, what I'm calling unprecedented spectacle. Something you've never seen before. It's unprecedented in this campaign. So let's say we were starting a new Roman Ascension campaign and you had never seen Rome go for a small town like Neapolis. Granted, we start with Neapolis, but the very first battle we fought was for Velathri. Well, let's say that has never happened before in the campaign in a small town like that. I will run the battle because it's unprecedented. But then when you go for a town like Genoa, if I have a feeling, well, this is a coastal city, so we might do it then, but if there's this feeling that that it's unprecedented, that's never been seen before, then it will be a principal battle. We'll fight it on the battlefield. But if, again, like if it's in Genoa, then we will skip it. We'll do an auto resolve, and just rather than sitting through the battle, we'll let the computer resolve it for us and keep moving with the campaign. Also, battles that have about a 50% plus or minus 10% win chance, so battles that are very evenly matched, that's a principal battle. We'll fight that on the battlefield. Battles for contested historic cities, even if we've already seen a battle for a particular city or a battle for a particular type of city. If, let's say, Medlin or Rome, heaven forbid, were attacked, or we had the battle for Athens not too long ago, then we'll fight that. That's a principal battle. But a battle like the one for Nicomedia that got so skippy and choppy, we're not going to worry about that as much, because Nicomedia is not as historically significant a city as Athens or Alexandria. And fortunately, in this particular... Oh, I've got Alexandria down here. Why is it still so skippy? I don't understand. Hang on. This bugs me every single time this happens. Particle effects are back up at Ultra. I thought we turned those down. There we go. That's better. So, Alexandria, in this particular campaign, what I was going to say is, because we have unit sizes set to large, sometimes particular battles, even for large cities, we might not fight. Alexandria was a good example where, that is a historically significant city, but they didn't have a special model set up for Alexandria. We couldn't see the lighthouse in the distance. It was a real shame. So, and that was when I was in that botched recording session. So that's that. Battles for contested historic cities are usually going to be principal battles, and then battles for the kill. Even if it's a hugely overmatched battle and we're going to win, if it's the last battle and if it's the last gasp of a faction, if we're about to finish off an opponent, that's a principal battle and we'll fight it. Anything that doesn't meet those four criteria: unprecedented spectacle, battles with 50% plus or minus 10 win chance, battles for contested historic cities, and battles for the kill, they'll all be auto-resolved to help things go more smoothly. Most likely. I'm still going to reserve a bit of executive authority, so like if I say, hey, I feel like watching this battle, then we'll do it. So anyway, speaking of that, let's dive in and see where we are. I'm going to sweep through my armies really quickly. We have Legio 5 Apollinaris closing in on Diospolos, which is in the Aegyptus province. We're taking that over rapidly. We have Legio 1 Italica, the original Roman army, just took over Amasea. We have our 2 armies on the Iberian Peninsula, kind of guarding against Carthage, but Carthage isn't much of a threat. We have a couple of patricians. Yes, these are patricians. A general up here in Abruzes. The patricians are at our major cities collecting taxes. We have a fleet and Marcomedes down here south of Italy. That's the very bottom of Sicily right there. So here we have Italy, or Marcomedes. We have 2 new armies, one of which is ready to move. I'm going to go ahead and move them. And it looks like I can also level up this trainer, so we'll do that. Give them additional movement ability. Alright, so these new armies belong to my faction, so I'm excited about them. We have an army in Cyrene. And that army is kind of waiting to see what will happen with the Seleucid armies that are nearby. But those armies are so weak now at this point that I'm not particularly concerned about them. Yeah, this was once a huge Seleucid army out in the middle of the desert. Not anymore. We're going to go ahead and move this army to Cyrene and leave that fleet there. So these guys might be able to strike in the next turn. So we have an army in Ephesus. They just finished up there. We have a fleet here in Rhodes. I might move them to side and have them conquer side momentarily. So we also have an army and a fleet in Alexandria. And then we have an army here in Pessinus, which we're going to have them do some stuff very soon. Might have them go to Ankara, which is now modern-day Ankara, Turkey. So that might count as a historic battle. We'll see. Right, and we're good to go. Let's take a look at our political situation. One thing that I want to do is I have this young, ambitious guy. I'm going to go ahead. This guy's in Diospolos. Where is Diospolos? That's right. He's the one that's down here. I'm going to go ahead and remove this guy. I'm trying to find different ways to play the political game. And if I replace him with someone else, like someone, say, from the House of Cornelia, here's what will happen. We've just replaced him. Now this guy has a ton of influence. He's very ambitious. He's still relatively young. He's 55. And he's heading back to Rome to be a politician. That might help our political situation grow faster. And that's my idea. I think I'm going to go ahead and do it with this guy in Alexandria as well, because I don't see myself moving him. And that way we have 2 high-level politicians. All right, so we're going to let them see if they can work some magic at home for us. Improve the political situation and push us towards civil war so we can start the Roman Empire. That's important. That's something we've been going for forever and a day. All right, so here we have Ankara. Let's go ahead and attack. There is an army. All right, we're going to go ahead and put them under siege. Public order is not great in Ankara. Alright, so we're going to just blockade side, because we can't take it with that fleet, unfortunately. What if we're going to go ahead and move this army to Pessinus. Still in the same area, so that army's presence is still helping with public order, but now I'll be able to move them down to side in the next turn, which will be helpful. I'm going to go ahead and take Diospolos. Now this is a very lopsided battle, and it's not for a historical city, so we'll go ahead and auto-resolve that. This general has already leveled up, and it looks like I can... Okay, these guys now have very nice weaponry as a result of taking control of Diospolos. That's nice. Wasn't expecting that. Go ahead and dismantle this farm stuff here.
We are ready for orders. Ready for battle.
Now, Trapezoes we are not at war with. Amasea, the public order's alright. So I'm going to go ahead and take Samosata.
Your next command.
Yep. Legio 1 Italica is going to take Samosata. We're going to auto-resolve.
Ready for orders.
This is one of the things I'm excited about doing the campaign in a quicker fashion like this, because it will be faster. It will just simply be better, I think. I hope. My initial policy was to fight every single battle for the sake of spectacle, and there's a point where not only does the engine start to have trouble fighting every single battle. Let's try and poison these guys. Good. That worked. Let's poison these guys. Not only does the engine break down a little bit. Ah, she got hurt. Dang it. We'll have her come up and do something. Good. So both these armies have been poisoned. They're now very, very weak. If they attack, I'll win. So anyway, as I was saying, one of the things that can happen is not only does the game's engine have trouble with those large battles, but also, I mean, you just start to see the same thing, what feels like repeated. And that's not the objective. The objective is to witness the rise of the Roman Empire, not watch the same battle over and over. So that's what I'm going to try and do a little bit differently going forward.
Commander.
Oh, sweet. I can upgrade these guys too. Didn't think about that. Alright. So we do have a Seleucid army over there. So I'm going to leave this army in Alexandria ready to defend.
We hunger for battle.
Now, one thing I'm going to do we are military allies with Carthage.
Your words will be received with the rapt attention they deserve.
We're going to break our military alliance with Carthage, because I don't want their armies marching through my territory and taking territory on the opposite side. I don't. So oh, wait a minute. Okay. End your military alliance with this faction. That's what I wanted to do. You have ended the treaty.
Birds cannot be caged, and so fly free, my friend.
Did he just say fly free, my friend?
Welcome, friend. Welcome.
No, I don't want to end trade.
I, in my
Cancel.
lord's name. I
Alright.
fear you have chosen a path after too much wine, rather than
Alright, so now we're going
speak,
to
honored friend of Carthage.
cancel military
So be
access.
it. The armies of might
It's okay, they're still friendly with us.
be welcome. You have
Cancel
my
military access.
my honorable mother.
Okay, so we've canceled military access with Carthage. Our armies, their armies can no longer just hang out like this.
Ready for orders.
They need to get out of my territory quickly.
Ready for orders.
Alright, that siege is going. We're going to let that run for a turn or two.
Command.
Samosata belongs to us. We're making nice progress into the modern Turkish peninsula here.
We hunger.
Looks like Carthage has a slave revolt on their hands up here. That could work in our favor. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
We hunger for battle.
Alright. Following character has an unassigned skill. Who has an unassigned skill?
Commander.
Oh, this general leveled up. That's right. And very importantly, can I promote anybody in my entire faction? No, I can't. Alright, let's end the turn. Seleucids might try and pull something here. Oh, I had that fleet there. Forgot about that. Thought I went through all my armies. Guess I didn't. Oh, the Seleucids have an army near Rhodes. They might try something there.
Will you not give our people?
The Turdetani wanted a defensive alliance with me, and they wanted me to pay for it. Manlia has been discovered. Had a couple of statesmen return home. Manlia leveled up. Excellent. Alright. Let's go ahead and take care of this nonsense. Good night. That's a very lopsided battle. Slay the captives. And Claudius Gemellus, are you a member of my family? No, you're not. You're the leader of another faction. Can I promote anybody? Oh yes, I can. I can promote this guy in Pella. Can only promote him once. Once is good enough for me. So this guy, we're going to give him a morale boost. This army needs to recruit. Auxiliary peltasts.
What do you wish of me?
Need to turn on his tax collecting. Alright, so this army, Petronius Lepidus, I think, is a member of my faction. No, he's not. But do I really need him stationed in Athens anymore? I don't think I do, frankly. So we're going to move him, upgrade. So he's going to move there. This army is ready to go as well. He's going to march to Nicomedia. It's Legio Tenfretensis. So very soon we're going to have just a flood of armies and push even harder. Alright, so this guy can come down and attack side, which we will auto-resolve. Excellent. City of Side now belongs to us. Now, I'm going to move this guy back into position in Rhodes to discourage that fleet from trying anything. Right, so, Side we're going to set up as a market colony. Let's have them have a trading port with a Temple of Minerva. And I'm alright with the rest of those buildings. How is this siege going? Okay, let's continue the siege. Diospolos. Alright, so this guy now can move up and take Myos Hormos, which we will do. Excellent. So we've taken complete control. Complete control. Diospolos, we're going to have... Oh, Memphis. Okay. Hang on a sec. Myos Hormos we'll have set up for building military ships, just in case it's needed. Alright. So we've taken complete control of the province of Aegyptus. Already. Look at the map. Rome now controls that. We control Alexandria, ancient Greek Alexandria. And also, there are some new factions down here, now that I've taken territory bordering them. They don't like me very much.
I am here, then.
But
Speak.
I can trade with them.
Do not expect.
Can't trade with them. I can't trade with them. I can only trade with these guys. Can I trade with the Himyar? No, I can't. So maybe, if I'm not going to go any further down, which I don't plan to at the moment, Interesting. Maybe Miles Hormuz needs to be a trade settlement.
We hunger for battle. Commander, for orders.
What do you wish of me?
At your command.
What else? This general has leveled up. Ateus Strabo. Let's give him additional authority per turn, and also I might be able to promote him. Just kidding. No, I can't. Might be able to move this new army. Nope. Not yet.
Commander. It is an honor to serve Rome. Row, row, row. That's it. Easy into port. We hunger for
I'm going to go ahead and move this fleet too. I have all these armies in Greece from when I took over Greece, and it's just not necessary anymore.
fleet ready for orders.
Alright, those guys are fortified there.
Ready for battle.
So we're able to produce armies in that southern area of the world now, which is a nice change of pace. Let me go through all of my buildings real quick. Make sure there's nothing more I can do. Huh? Yes, there is. All right, build fountains, and in Ephesus we need public order. Let's build an amphitheater. Give them some entertainment. Entertain the people. All right. It is 23 AD. We're going to go ahead and jump to the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll continue to push hard against the Seleucids. Give them what for, so that they're no longer an issue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a bit.